Hello and welcome. Every morning when we wake up, all of us, the first thing we do is we instinctively search for our mobile phone. We check the breaking news that might be happening in that morning, or maybe some pending WhatsApp messages from our friends, or maybe paying few bills using our mobile banking phone. Then what we do? We get started with our day. Maybe we plan to go out and we book our cab or after coming back from a hectic day we watch our Netflix series, favorite Netflix series, or we hear about NASA's latest space mission, be it your mobile phone or a IoT app or supercomputers or the programs or the softwares that is powering sports cars. You know what is common in all these things just discussed? The common thing in all these IoT, mobile phone or supercomputers or the programs that are running these sports cars is a programming language called Java is everywhere. If you are a aspiring software engineer, you want to learn Java, or you are a software engineer and you already know Java and you are want to sharpen your skills in Java, then you are in the right place. Hello and welcome to Mastering Backend Development Zero to Hero series by Cloud Guru. In this series, you won't just learn theories, you'll gain hands-on coding experience. I'll focus on real world implementation so that you can apply what you learn directly in your projects, whether it's design patterns or system architectures or advanced coding practices. You'll see both why and how. Plus, I'll explain complex concepts using stories and analogies. So let's dive in to explore what all things we are going to learn in this series. So we'll start with Java. We'll get started with Java's introduction and how Java started, that is its history. Then we'll learn about Java and its features, why it's unique. We'll have our environment set up so that we can have hands-on coding when required. We'll write our first hello world Java program. Then we'll understand what is JVM, JRE, and JDK. Then we'll move to class and objects. That is the building block of programming language, Java programming language. Then we'll understand variables and data types. We'll move to operators. Then we'll understand control flow statements like if, else if, switch. Then we'll move to loops like for loop, while loop, do while loop. Then we'll move to methods. After that, we'll move to OOPS concepts like inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism. Then we'll understand difference between interface and abstract class. Then we'll understand what are packages in Java. We'll understand what are access modifiers, exception handling. Then these keywords, super, these final. These are very important keywords. All we'll understand these keywords. Then we'll understand string. Before that, we'll understand what is immutability, and then we'll understand what is garbage collection. Once that is done, we'll move to a little complex concepts in Java, that is collections, then file handling. We'll connect with DBG using JDBC. We'll understand what are multi-threading, concurrency. Then we'll understand Java 8 features. Then briefly discuss about 11, 15, 17, and 21 Java features. Then we'll discuss a lot of interview questions. Then we'll have many projects, at least 4 good Java projects. Now moving to Spring. In Spring, we'll again start with an introduction. Then we'll understand its architecture. We'll have environment setup so that we can create some Spring project. We'll have our first Spring project. Then we'll understand what is inversion of control IOC. Then we'll understand beans, bean scopes, bean lifecycle, bean post processor, bean inheritance. Then we'll understand what is dependency injection. We'll understand what is auto wiring, annotation based configuration versus Java based configuration. Then we'll move to event handling. We'll understand what is AOP, aspect oriented programming. We'll understand how to connect to DBs using Spring. We'll understand what are transactions and how to manage transactions in Spring. And we'll understand model view controller architecture in Spring. In Spring Boot, we'll again get started with its introduction. We'll set up environment. We'll create our first Spring Boot project, and there are different ways you can create Spring Boot projects. We'll see all of them. Then we'll grab some core concepts. Then we'll understand what are starter dependencies. different annotations, different configurations, then how to write RESTful APIs, how to connect to databases using Spring Boot database and JPA. We'll understand Spring Boot security. We'll see how to use Spring Boot in developing microservices. Then we'll create a lot of projects. So we'll start with Java. Once we have a grasp on Java, we'll move to Spring. Then we'll move to Spring Boot. And in all this, while learning Java or Spring Boot, in all these courses, we'll have lot of hands-on, um, projects, so that we grasp the knowledge. And in all these series, we'll discuss multiple interview questions that are commonly asked, so that you are also interview ready.